What up, New York City? You already know what this is. It's Gav Son Photoworks once again. This is Brick Wall Conversations _NYC on IG. Once again. Today, I have the pleasure of bringing two aliens to you. Straight from Harlem. Straight in Harlem. From different places in the world. Or different places in the galaxy. We got one person that says he hates me through his t-shirt, but it's still love. Then we got another person who I cannot wait till you guys get to know. I've gotten the pleasure of seeing her perform. So people, please introduce the world to yourselves through my camera lens.
5G over here.
Nikki Da God over here. Gaia MCCs.
We're all one.
And what does that mean?
Everyone's connected.
And what does that mean?
Even the aliens. If they're like you said, we're two aliens here.
I'm totally an alien. I was abducted. I got my upgrades and all that. I just build a ship. I just quantum jump and all that. I just astral plane, teleport and all that cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Now let's put this in the music. That's what I was doing. Let's put this in the music. Because the star season is here. You know what I'm saying? Nikki Da God.
Yo, check out Vanish Mode.
Vanish Mode. Out now. I don't speak Arabic.
Don't be scared.
Spanish, but what is that?
I don't speak Arabic.
But what is it? Would you say check out what?
Vanish Mode.
Vanish Mode.
Vanish Mode.
Wow, what is that?
It's a song.
Okay.
Vanish Mode.
I gotta put it on the playlist.
You didn't put it on the playlist?
I put it on the playlist.
Okay, so
Where can we find it?
it's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on Pandora, Sirius, SoundCloud, YouTube. Some Russian stations, but it's out. You know what I'm saying? Vanish Mode by Nikki Da God. I'm speaking in Arabic in the beginning, and it's actually a protection prayer for whoever hears this song. So not only do you get a really cool song, but you also get protection around you when you hear this song.
Just like one of these things.
So, and then I go into just like that, which is a black tourmaline stone from the earth. So I give you one, and you either put it in your pocket or wherever you are. It brings protection to you. It absorbs the negativity, and then it disposes of it. Yeah, it kind of resets it, and then you put it in the sun, and it'll recharge it.
So if a person saw you describe that stone, where would they be able to find it for themselves if they wanted to have that kind of protection?
It's nice to go to street fairs that have it, because they'll bring their things from all over the world. I mean, some people get it online, but I wouldn't recommend that. Maybe like a spiritual store or a street vendor. Those are the best places to get those type of stones from. You want to make sure you get the right stone and not like a counterfeit stone.
So question, now at Brick Wall Conversations we tend to have a lot of people from different walks of life come through here. So the audience, without you telling them exactly what you do, they're never going to know until you tell them. So what is it that the two of you people do and create? What artists do I have in my house?
Well, we paint music.
Okay.
We paint music.
We paint music. Well, we do paint. We do paint. But we just so happen to do music too. I'm also a makeup artist. I started out as a model. As a PR, I have a clothing line called No Fucks Given. This is the cap from the clothing line. This outfit came from the boutique that I have in Brooklyn. You can only get them from me, or I can style you, however. But we actually we put the art in the music. We put the alien upgrades in the music. It spooks people out, but that is the point. Because that means that your spirit is shaking up, and whatever is shook up on you is not supposed to be on you. Because a lot of the music is to promote self-care and just to be confident in your own skin, being yourself. That's what we're about, being your authentic self, because that's when you become your happiness. Your happiest when you are living in your truth. Not me?
Word. And we're actually coming out with a website soon. The Realest G's Network.
The Ministries
Say it again.
Network.
The Realest G's Network.
How do you spell that for the people out there that may want to look up that website?
Alright, so here we're going to edit this right here. T-H-E, the Realest, R-E-A-L-E-S-T, G's, G-S, Network, N-E-T-W-O-R-K.
I sense a little bit of sarcasm here, but I get it.
Not across like my face though, where you like putting the words.
Yeah. He painted a picture.
You saw that right?
There was a bit of painting. There was like some splotching. It was like, you know, okay. Okay.
I'm
I
actually,
could see it. So it's like, you know, it's gonna go across my face.
So since we just like did a little segue into painting, what kind of arts do each of you individually enjoy? And this is a question for each of you to answer individually. So I'll start with 5.
I'm talking about this one. All right. Yeah, so I paint. I'm a graphic designer. I make logos and stuff like that. I actually do websites. I'm a web designer. But lately I've been focusing on fine arts. So painting, drawing.
So I'll challenge you. So the question more or less is not the art that you do. What is the art that you currently enjoy?
Oh, yeah, I currently enjoy it. So, the music, of course, as you can hear from the background. We just recorded 5 songs in like, I don't know, a couple of weeks, few weeks.
Yeah.
So we're gonna release the album soon. 5 times music. Fuck that full-time bullshit. Are we allowed to curse here?
Absolutely.
Oh, right. Yeah, fuck that
If you don't curse, you get kicked out.
I don't know if you know who's that full-time.
If you don't curse, you gotta leave. You just made your quota. Just made your quota. You're about to be out. You're about to be out. The bouncer Gio over here is about to have to walk you down the stairs.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Gio. AK, he's my brother. Don't come on, cousin. Yo, Gio, come on. Here.
Walk on camera. Walk on camera.
Walk on camera, Gio.
Just show your face.
Let's see what's up. Sit right here, brother. Right here. It's my brother. Right here.
All right, cool. So, what kind of art is Nikki into nowadays? What are you enjoying? Not the one that you work in, but the things that you enjoy to feed that creative soul of yours. And it has to be big.
I like self-expression. Like every single thing in this world is like art to me. When I look out the window, animals, birds, people, the skin, how you look, feet, coloring, everything, teeth. I don't know. I'm saying it for a reason, but there's art in everything that you do. So I would say all of it combined, because when you separate it, you feel incomplete. So everything that you are, you actually have to become. To create the balance, you have to become one with yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you enjoy everything.
Yes.
That's dope.
Like
That's
this
big.
is art right now.
Right now, this is art.
Yes.
And I do believe that.
Yes.
I felt that.
It's like it's a work of art that cannot be duplicated. You know.
So,
Shout out to Brick.
and the wall.
Yo, shout out to General Soul's Chicken. We didn't put that on the playlist. We got another track, bonus track. It's an old school from 2006. My brother Martin, aka Brick.
So I'm going to challenge you.
Go ahead.
What has been the most important struggle of your life that you faced that makes you the person you are today?
Devil. Showing up. Devil's been showing up, though. I just didn't ever realize it.
Okay, elaborate.
I mean,
You can't just.
dude, okay, here. How it's when you realize people around you have been on the wrong side of, you know what I'm saying, where you really should be. Like, most people pretend or portray to be on the light side. Oh, good idea. But in reality, they're stuck on the dark side. They don't even know it. It's a fucked up part. So, just realizing you gotta wake people up. So that's when I say the devil, I mean more like the dark side, because that exists. There's, you know what I'm saying?
Sure enough.
So, I hope that answers your question.
And it definitely. So your answer is your answer. It always answers the question. So Nikki, I will ask you the same thing. What's been the most important struggle that has made you into this beautiful specimen of a person, this alien that you are? What's the struggle that brought you here?
being attacked for being myself, which is the hardest thing in the world to do, because you have so many people wanting to be like something they have already seen. When they see someone fighting to become themselves, it freaks them out, because they're like, why do you want to be like you when you can look like everyone else? And it's like, well, there's a whole bunch of those everyone else's. I'm like fighting to be me, you know? So that's the struggle, just kind of like beating the odds and not falling into temptation when it comes down to just like living in your truth, you know what I mean? It's really hard, you know? It makes you strong, because you know you people. It's just like, you know, you're gonna be judged either way, so you know, you might as well just make it do what it do as yourself, because people are gonna judge you any fucking way. So you're gonna get judged. You might as well get judged for not giving a fuck. Okay, well,
I didn't argue with that. What the fuck I'm supposed to do?
On my family, I'll say my family, because if I break it down, we're gonna be here all day. So
let's just get to the good stuff.
I'm a mixed breed, but I identify as no race, honestly. But I'm a mixed breed. My family is from France.
No, hold on, I'm sorry.
Trinidad, Barbados, Saudi Arabia, and somewhere else, I think Brazil. That's actually Brazil. So just off of that, like right now, I'm just finding myself in learning a bit more about each culture, so that I can know why I like the things that I like, because the more you find out about yourself and your background, things start to make more sense. And then it explains why you have to, how we say, like, code switch. When you're in different environments, you have to learn how to adapt. But that helps with you knowing who you are, because you can use that code switch in an environment that is appropriate for. So the more you know, the more that you grow. So it's best that you learn more about yourself, because when you're around people that are like you, they can identify you. But if you don't know who you are, they can't even help you, because you don't know who you are. So you got to figure that out first. Everything else is going to come after.
Right. Especially, you know, and as a person that is from the African American diaspora, most of our history has been stolen. Anybody that's not white, their history was stolen. Let's be clear. Right? So when I ask people that question, we tend to get the person who resolves with trying to figure it out, and the person is resolved with saying, I'm okay with not knowing. You know what I mean? There's very, very clear differences in the responses. There's never the gray. It's always either black or white.
They don't understand the
black.
They don't get the gray.
I feel like you need the gray.
I think that the gray needs to exist, but it's very hard.
The gray is like a cushion, just in case you need to go back and research. You know, you got something comfortable to sit on while you're researching. You know, I don't think you should go too far back, but you have that little gray where you can like recheck shit. Make sure you stay forward. You don't need to go that far back. You got that gray so you can
but the gray,
backtrack, so you can make sure you ain't leave nothing.
When you move forward, is also a gray area.
So my next question is
it's clear, you know.
So my next question is going to totally reach into the craft. What kind of fucking music do you guys create? What the fuck are you? Because I've been listening to you guys for a little bit, you know, a few hours. There is no definition, no rhyme, no reason. There's no beat pace, there's no BPM count. It's just whatever. But it still makes me feel like I'm looking at the car crash that you can't stop looking at. Just keep watching it. It's going to keep happening. And it keeps happening. So please, can anybody... Oh, can both of you guys?
We'd have to break it down.
Please break it down. You got time.
It's a very, very, very high frequency. It's a high frequency.
528, good one.
You gotta have
It's not that high.
No, it really is. You have to actually listen to all of the songs a few times because every time you hear it, you're gonna catch something else, and that's how the songs were designed. One of them is called Organized Chaos for that particular reason because
that's the name of my closet.
In all of the exactly.
It really is.
I think it's playing now.
But that is organized chaos. So basically, it's there's always something in there. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you watch a movie, but then you watch it again?
Yeah.
And you see something that you missed? That's how we, like, structure the songs. Like, they're like puzzles.
Each song is different.
They're all different, but they all have, like, a organized chaos vibe to them. Like, you have to catch it. And as you move up in levels, because as I said before, the frequency is really high, you'll catch more things as you raise frequency.
This is like the lowest of the frequencies, actually.
So you guys have a very strong respect for disorganized organization.
Yes.
Who's your producer that allows you to be in a comfortable space when you guys are creating music? Or who's producing this kind of content?
God.
Who?
God.
I'm just buying them. We're just buying them.
Yeah,
so who's at the mixing board?
Energy, the mixing board.
Yeah, who's the actual producer? Like,
Different ones.
who's on the track?
The engineer, the guy putting it together.
Just we came with the beat. The engineer, we just kind of let the engineer know what to do.
So you guys are creating your own beats?
No. Beats we don't create.
We're buying them from Europe.
Fine. There we go. All right.
But as far as who's on the track, it's just the trio.
For now.
For now. And we just literally freestyle as we're in the booth every time.
That's it.
We don't plan any of the songs.
That's the
like how
winning
we
formula,
did
by the way.
today.
Yeah.
That's what we do every time we go in. Because we're trying to make it like a signature. Like, we don't plan it until we get there, and it comes out as it's supposed to come out. So that's how we do it.
Freestyle.
So I did get to encounter you guys as a photographer. I eavesdrop a lot. I'm a creep. I be in the backdrop watching y'all move around, right? And I got to encounter you guys talk about the Rockstar Bullshit song. Can you guys explain to me what the fuck this song's about? What do the masses have to expect from this? Like, what is this?
Okay. Well, we created the hook in the car 20 minutes before we walked in the studio. Can you feel it? Because it's just like, I heard the beat, and it's just like, and I was like trying to feel it, you know? But then the beat dropped, and I was like, can you feel it? And he was like, and I was like, that's a hook.
We actually did like 2 practice sessions in
the car. Like before we walked into the studio. So it's like, that's a hook. But then when we got to the studio, we was like, well, what we gonna do now? Because we don't have, you know, the rest of the song. So I was like, well, let's just freestyle in the booth. Like, because we already got a hook. Yeah. You know? And that's how Rockstar Bullshit came along. But it's a little deeper than that. Because I was recently attacked by an artist, but I won't say any names, on the radio. And it was from my first song, Vanish Mode. And I was in the studio by myself, me and the engineer, and I had the producer, Fleetwood Magneto, that produced one of Tupac's and Biggie's songs there. He came like 15, 20 minutes before the song was over. And then I created Vanish Mode featuring Pharaoh the Foe, Aline Bro. He goes by very different names, the villain, but you know, we're in there, you know, promoting the song. It goes viral, and all of a sudden, an artist basically attacks me on the radio, you know, using a phrase, oh, you know, messy, testy, and that's like a catchphrase that kind of happened in the song.
Aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, what the, like, what, yes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know, let's fuck with me a little bit. That's it. What the fuck? I said, no, I didn't think so. So I just hear another song. And then I said something about, like, Harley Quinn. I said, oh no, not again. Sometimes get pissed off. I said, oh no. So I just said this song on the radio live, and I said, I go freestyle to this shit, because this shit just pissed me off. And then when this song does come out, I just know the person just get at me, because this song has come out before that song has come out. I said, oh. I said, what do you ask? That's when rockstar bullshit does come, because I just say, now he doesn't want to be a rock star. Like, I'll show you what a rock star is supposed to look like, it's supposed to act like, it's supposed to sound like. So that's what a rock star bullshit is.
So I got some conversations. I often get to call out my subjects.
Yeah.
I do realize that when you talk about something that's very close and dear to your heart, your accent from Trinidad comes all the way out. Okay? So I heard, I get this and this and that and this and that boy there and this and that and I don't care. I'm big and selfish and I'm like, yo, this is great content. Listen, she's look, the gun finger is out. The gun finger is out.
I said no.
And you see, this is the lovely part about the culture, right? Because I try to reach into, I try to tap into the most difficult things that we can talk about, that we can also be pissed about, we can laugh about, right?
That was all because of Rockstar bullshit.
Right? So,
and there's one thing I want to say, Rockstar bullshit,
talk about it.
The whole idea even before we even met.
Right.
Because I had this beat last year, and it's kind of after a friend of mine. She goes by Babylon.
Babylon.
Beat.
In that.
She's on Rockstar bullshit. Babylon. B-A-B-Y-L-L-O-N. Come on, Babylon, man, let's go. That was Gio's part.
We're going back to Gio's. We're gonna bring you back on camera soon. Talk to me about
Rockstar bullshit. We're gonna start blowing this up. That's the single from the album.
Okay.
Wake up, let's go.
So since you're going to bring that part of our conversation into this point, where do you want this music to go? And I'll start with you.
To be honest, we're looking for these open-minded individuals who want something new, something fresh, that's like, I don't know, like beyond your scope of what's expected in terms of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know, it's like we're kind of like mixing the old school. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're kind of mixing the old school with the new school, with the throwback, with the present, but we're never in the present because we're always moving. So it's like future shit. So everything we do is like future shit.
We like jump zones and shit.
We're like ahead of our time again.
We like jump dimensions in the music.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you guys are a group, but you guys are individuals. So I will always ask the same question to a person that's in your group. So where do you want to see this music go?
So I don't care if I sound crazy. I have this theory that you can talk to the people that have passed and the people that are living, and I like to talk to them through the music. So my plan is to have it to where living and the past can enjoy the music. So I would like for my music, our music,
it's interdimensional
music to be well known, not just in the 3D room, Earth, so to speak, but in all rooms that exist. They need music to listen to too. That's what I want my music to go.
Cool.
Up and down everywhere.
So in the complexity of names and the scheme of things, everybody has these long roster of names, including myself. I have 15,000 Instagrams. We're all over the place.
Yeah.
But you definitely have a very individual form of a name. It was hard for me to even like reproduce it in speech. So Gaia the deities.
Gaia of deities.
Can you please tell us, pronounce it right, tell us what it means? Can you give me the backstory? Can you give us the history? Educate us.
Click.
Educate us.
Okay,
Yo,
so
Gio, come over here.
so this is for me in the spiritual realm. This is for the conscious community. This is for the spiritual community. So Gaia is Mother Earth. Earth means Mother Earth, provider, life.
Download the app.
Gaia of deities. So deities is like, you know, guardian angels, archangels, earth angels, Cupid, science fiction, deities, like little gods, big gods, deities. So Mother Earth, Gaia, Mother of the deities. So I just wanted to take care of them. Let us light candles for them. Let us do protection petitions. I'm a high priestess in the spiritual world. Let's call me empress for a reason. You just have to walk through the fire and die a little bit on the inside to be reborn, to show people how to get through it too. So I'm the first one that just walk through that motherfucker so I can show other motherfuckers how to walk through that motherfucker. It doesn't matter if it does not understand what I'm saying, but the motherfucker that's in tune is gonna understand what I'm saying. So that's what Gaia at this mean.
Dope. First of all, that was way deeper than I expected to.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
But I get it.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing that with us in our world.
Yeah.
So this next question has to do with numbers. What the fuck is 528 gigahertz frequency? What kind of nerd ass shit are you bringing into this conversation? Can you please explain to me what 500?
It's so nerdy, it's cool.
It's so nerdy that it's so cool. So please help us out.
So 528 gigahertz. Here's where it improves life. This improves life. You have a guitar. You have an amp. You just a new guitarist, or maybe you're an old guitarist. You're practicing. You don't know shit about the amps. What numbers it's on, whatever setting you buy it at. You put it on setting 528 and the sound difference, it's just impeccable, to say the least. Woo.
And then, so how does that play to you as an artist?
It's a love,
It's
one
a
of the love
frequency.
frequencies. There's three of
It's
them.
a frequency.
Look it up.
No, you tell me.
Oh.
You don't have to tell
I just know 528. I'm
We
5G.
on that type of time.
I'm
You go
5G.
tell me.
I'm 5G. I'm
Oh,
on
you're
528. She's on
Oh, you're 528.
12,000 G. She's
There's a lot of numbers floating
yeah,
around.
5G
Okay, you guys
She's
have a
on
lot of numbers floating
forever
around.
infinity.
All right.
What 5G does say?
Well,
Do you know the other two?
Intensity.
The other 2 gigahertz. It's 528, 720, I think, and then there's a third one. Or 7.
I'll let y'all work it out. Y'all can look it
Yeah, you
out.
can look it up.
I
Google
don't
it.
remember,
I just know 528.
but it's 420 is also.
420 is marijuana.
No,
Let's be clear.
420
Here's my
is
stuff,
marijuana.
bullshit.
I just said 428.
428
I
is
thought
8
that was
gigahertz.
428.
Yes. Yeah.
I just know 420 is marijuana. This is, but actually,
Talk about it.
this is dope as fuck. What is this? What is this? What is this?
It's so any weed that I have in my house is always sativa. So, out of the two of you guys in this musically kind of a group, not a group, alien world, whatever you guys put, have any of you been on a dollar van before?
Hell yeah. $1 man. Hell yeah. You used to go, flappers.
Have you been on a dollar van?
Yeah, I used to live in Jamaica, St. Albans, so.
Oh,
Take it to
the other Jamaican.
Walmart, yeah.
All right, cool.
The other Jamaica.
You saved yourself. I was about to say, yo, because you were not from my country. I was about to be like, no, you lying.
No.
That's what's up. So tell me, so from you guys coming from those places where the Caribbean culture is so prevalent, how do you feel about the influx of people from other cultures coming into those neighborhoods?
I don't care about that shit.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
Right? Elaborate.
New York is a melting pot.
Yeah, I don't say
Always
the
been
more
very
professor because you could, like, everybody could learn from each other. You know, I don't think people should be selfish. I think more cultures could teach you things that you didn't know. Everybody just have a nice little way of doing things. They could teach you a better way if everybody does share.
Yeah.
Share the positive
Share
aspects
information.
of the culture.
Yeah.
Cool. Word. So I'm going to ask you guys each one individual question. It's the same question, but it's going to have two different answers, hopefully. The question is going to be, if you could tell your younger self a word of advice, what would it be? I'm going to start with Nikki.
My younger self,
Yes.
advice.
Yes.
Oh,
Or a word of guidance.
a
Something.
word of guidance. I
Or
would,
reassurance.
I would tell her if I could go to her, I would say, don't worry, little one. I would say everything is going to be okay, and no matter what you go through, just know we got your back. Just stay strong and get through it, and don't be afraid of anything. That's what I would tell her.
Go.
Well,
And yourself?
I'm gonna give one advice to young me,
Yes.
younger me.
Yeah. Younger you.
Be patient.
There you go.
Be patient.
And what do you mean by that? What would you tell? What about the patient part with a man telling a young man?
I mean, I kind of listened
Okay.
because I'm being very patient. I mean, like very patient.
Yeah.
To be honest, and I feel like now I've finally decided to take that patience and run with it. So now, like, I'm patient, but I'm going forward. So I'm like, I'm not rushing, but I already feel it. Like, the patience has led me here, and from here to the next, to the next, to the next. It's like it's gonna be like crazy. I can't even. It's gonna be better than I can even fathom. So I'm just being patient.
That's dope. So, America, I would like to tell you guys exactly how thrilled I am that I've had these two wonderful aliens of my diaspora in my home against Brickwall Conversations. Before we exit this conversation, can we get the ways that people can find you guys online?
You first.
So you can tune in to Nikki Phillip, NIKKIPHILLIP. Also, NPT, Nikki Phillip Transformation Studio. Let us transform you. Let us give you makeovers for cancer survivors, domestic violence survivors, mental health awareness survivors. Let us give them makeovers from head to toe. Personality. Let us give you a coaching. So NPT Studio. Also, all the music is out now. I just want to say, je veux te parler que tu bois, que je te parle du que tu bois, que tu te bois, que tu parles, que tu bois, je quitte le computer, cash app, $ NPT Studio, que je te percule, que je te vois, que je te le moi, et garde son 5G Gio, que tu bois, Gaia, Zézé.
Instagram, we are the realest G's.
G's.
We are the realest G's. Remember that. We are the realest G's.
Not us.
What's that do?
We.
We.
Flip that me upside down.
Me. That's always how we. Me and we will always be.
Not we as in French as yes.
We.
We as in us.
We. Yes.
Tell them
Yes,
one more time.
we.
We're gonna spell it out for them.
Yes, we.
W
Pause.
E A R E A L E S T G
Pause.
S
Yeah, I speak telepathy. Cool. What to say? Word. Well,
And don't even know
Spanish
about,
Moon out now. Organized Chaos
don't
out
even know about
now.
Music God. Can't tell them that.
Hollywood
Can't
out
show them
now.
that. It's a secret.
Trolls out now.
Music goodness.
And Quiet out now on Spotify.
Shout out to Fred the God.
Shout out to the stores. Shout out to the boys, the
Shout out to the
goddesses.
floors. Shout out to
Just shout out to everybody that's
Gafson for
everybody
supplying
that's
all the
Gafson,
beverages.
you know what I'm saying? Because he's the truth, you know what I'm saying? You know, what did they say? Real recognized real. Shout out to Who Style Who, you know what I'm saying? You know, gratitude, you know that.
Facts. Yo, so you heard it here first, people.
Oh,
Don't get it
SoundCloud.
fucking twisted.
SoundCloud.
Yo, hold up. Yeah, he coming in with the late delivery. Yo, hold up. I put my Jadakiss voice on, nigga. My Jadakiss voice on, nigga. Listen. Yo, Gafson Photoworks is always popping. Yo, thank you for my aliens in the building. Yo, much love, much blessings, and you already know how we close it down. One. Amen.